It's preseason football on the Sega Sports Network. Hello, everybody. I'm Dan Stevens along with Peter O'Keefe. The training camps are over, the pads are on, and it's all about to begin. Peter, what do you think of these two teams?
Dan, the bubble of 1997 burst in 1998 for the Giants. 10 games into the season, they were a pathetic 3-7 and had some tough teams yet to face. Denver, Kansas City, Arizona, and San Francisco. See, what happened next? Well, they won 5 of the last 6 to finish a respectable 8-8. You know, this late season momentum is what they want to take into this year and get back to the top of the NFC East.
Meeting them will be New Orleans.
The bottom line in the NFL is winning, Dan, and the Saints coaching staff knows that. A huge blockbuster 8-for-1 trade in the offseason, plus a host of other signings, prove that the Saints are looking to turn it around and are willing to pay for it.
Peter, thanks.
They call tails. Tails it is. They choose to receive.
The Saints decide to receive the opening kickoff, and on come the return men. Delhuizo signals the referee for the kickoff. And he sends it away. Perry fields it deep in his own territory. And at the end of the return, he gets taken down. First and 10. Tolliver passes left. Incomplete pass. He led his man on the pass, but by too much. That brings up second down. Billy Joe Tolliver really botched that pass.
Whoa.
He'd better settle down or he could do some real damage to his team by throwing an interception. It's second and 10. Ooh, gets it. And he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Armstead. 4 yards on the play. Ball at the 27-yard line. Tolliver passes downfield left. Hastings dives for it. And he'll be plenty past the first down. 24 yards on the play. Andre Hastings threw his whole body across the field to make that reception.
Dan, I wish I could say he makes it look easy, but man, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. He caught it, and I'll bet he was grinning from ear to ear when he got up. First and 10. The snap. Tolliver over the middle. Intercepted. Jesse Armstead really made a great play, and it wasn't just dumb luck, Peter. He was standing exactly where he should have been.
That's right, that ball would have either dropped in his hand or ricocheted right off him. I bet he's glad he caught that.
His team's offense is pretty happy, too. They take the field. First down, 10 yards. Breaks through, he gets a couple and then gets killed. Tackled by Glover. About a yard on the play. Ball at the 34-yard line. Here's the height. Brown dragging tacklers. Big hit after picking up a couple. Tackled by Bordano. About 2 yards on the play. Ball on the 36. Collins passes passes. Jurevicius catches the pass. Tackled by Ambrose. Kerry Collins really zeroed in on his receiver on that play.
He's formidable when he's on his game, and he definitely is today. It's all about accuracy and focus.
Maynard, after a 3-and-out, will punt it away. Kennison will return the punt. Cranks the tackler. And he got an okay return, and then he's brought down to the turf. First and 10. Reavers finds the gap. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf. Tackled by Strahan. A gain of 3 on the play. Second and 7. To watch, Peter. Tackled by Buckner. Ball at the 31-yard line. Oliver throws it middle. Kennison catches the ball. Eddie Kennison really burned his man on that play.
You know, we had a guy in college who was that fast. You'd offer to race him to the end of the field, and by the time you finished talking, he was already back.
You know, I hear nobody could touch you during those hot dog eating contests in the school cafeteria.
Well, that's another day.
First down, 4 more tries. There's the snap. Williams straight ahead, and he's brought down hard. Tackled by Harris. Gain of close to 4 on that play. Ball at the 40-yard line. Williams from the toss. Great read by the D to stick him a few yards back. Tackled by Armstead. About a 2-yard loss. Ball at the 42-yard line. It's snapped. Tolliver passes. Poole gets the pass. Tackled by Coleman.
Great job. The receiver slips back to pick up that reception.
Keith Poole really outmaneuvered the secondary on that play.
Oh, beautiful. You know, you just can't coach that.
Barnhart is back and will punt it away. And it sails out of bounds after a nice punt. The Giants send in their offense. It's first and 10. It might. Collins throws it left. Brock was the intended receiver on the play. Incomplete. It'll be second down. Kerry Collins just seemed to panic on that play. He threw the ball into a sea of defenders.
Oh, Dan, he was just lucky that wasn't an interception. Those linemen must be fuming that they couldn't get that pick.
Second and 10. The snap, passes it middle. Hilliard gathers it up, and he has the first down. 14 yards on the play. Kerry Collins relied on his incredible arm for a devastatingly accurate pass. Great pass. First and 10. arm, tackled by Glover.
Oh, what a nice stiff arm. That'll be on the highlight reels.
Gary Brown timed that stiff arm perfectly to really keep his defender off him. Smart play. 2nd and 10. Collins throws long left. Hilliard was the intended receiver. Incomplete. 3rd down. Kerry Collins took a chance on that play. He must have felt that he could thread the needle through that coverage.
Well, I tell you, he was wrong.
Ball at the 33-yard line. Scramble. Hilliard was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. And that brings up 4th down.
That was a bad pass, right into coverage.
Kerry Collins was trying to rely on his arm to be able to sneak the ball in, but I'll tell you, the coverage was just too tight, Peter.
That's right. You couldn't have fit a baseball in there. It was so tight.
The Giants will punt for the 2nd time. Kennison gets the punt, and he only picks up a couple on the return. First and 10. There's the snap. Williams brings it left. Tackled by Widmer.
What an in-your-face play there. The running back just stiff-armed his defender back a few feet.
Ricky Williams showed with that move that he's a physical player as well as a finesse runner.
I'll say, that defender was looking through his ear hole when that play was over.
I can hear the little cartoon birds tweeting from up here. Ball at the 24-yard line. It snaps, carrying defenders. Nice penetration by the defense to stop them behind the line. Tackled by Hamilton. About a yard loss. Ball on the 23. Tolliver over the middle, and it's too far in front of his man to pull in. Incomplete pass. It will be 4th down.
That was probably not the throw he wanted to make. All I saw downfield was a bunch of wrong-colored jerseys.
Barnhart comes into punt after a 3-and-out by the offense. Barber catches the punt. He's at the 40, and he'll pick up a few on the return before being tackled. It's 1st down, 10 yards to go. There's the hike. Brown gets past the line. Fumble. They keep possession. Tackled by Bordano. Ron Stone is the player who kept the offense on the field for that one. Good move.
Yeah, they've got to start concentrating a little more, though, Dan. That's the equivalent of successfully defusing a hand grenade after you dropped it down your pants.
Yeah, dumb plays like that can haunt you for weeks and weeks afterward. 2nd and about 4. It will be 3rd down.
Oh, great play by the cover man there. He got aggressive and went after the ball.
Mark Fields swatted down what surely should have been a catch. That pass, it should have been right in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, that's a really smart play by the defense. He was really walking on eggshells there, breaking up the play without drawing an interference flag.
Ball on the 44. The hike. Collins throws. Jaravicius gets the ball, and he will have enough yards for the 1st down. Joe Jaravicius caught the ball downfield for a picture-perfect completion. First and 10. gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Glover. A gain of 4 on the play. Ball on the 47. Brown off the top. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Kelly. 3 yards on that play. Ball on the 43. It's snapped. Brown from the pitch. Tackled by Johnson.
Those runners are not making any headway against this line. It's all about keeping the defense airtight.
Joe Johnson is doing a great job as part of a very solid defense. They really don't have any cracks in the wall to be exploited.
Well, this offense is going to tire pretty quickly of banging their helmets against a brick wall.
Maynard is back and will punt it away. There's the snap, and they signal for a fair catch. And it sails out of bounds, nailing them deep in their own territory. The Saints send their offense on the field, taking over deep in their own territory. It's 1st and 10. Williams snaps his left tackle, and he gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Sparks. Gain of 3 on the play. It's now 2nd and 7. And he's level. He'll lose a couple. Tackled by Armstead. Loss of about a yard on the play. Ball on the 15. Tolliver has a man way downfield. Tennyson was the intended receiver. Incomplete. It's 4th down. Billy Joe Tolliver did a poor job reading the field on that play. The ball was up for grabs, Peter.
Dan, he's just damn lucky that a member of the secondary wasn't one of the ones who grabbed it. Otherwise, he'd be warming his buns on the sideline right now.
Barnhart is going to give the ball away after a 3-and-out. Barber gets it. He's at the 45. A 45. Nice little pickup on the return. First and 10. The snap. Collins passes middle. Juravicius catches it. Tackled by Field.
Oh, the wide receiver does a brilliant job snatching the ball out of the air. Look how low this number is. As a receiver, part of your job is to get some extra yards. It's all about giving your quarterback some help.
Ball at the 40-yard line. There's the height. Brown calling a tackler. Wow, that was a big hit, delivered right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Mitchell. Ball on the 40. Collins throws. Mitchell hits the pass. He's got the first down. 11 yards on the play. Pete Mitchell brought that ball in for a nice completion. He's a good all-around player.
Absolutely. He's a good go-to guy as a receiver, and he can also provide some blocking if they decide to run it his way.
They're brand new, first down, 10 yards.
92.
Brown gets the toss, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Fields. A loss of maybe a yard. Ball on the 30. Catches the pass, and he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Drakeford. 7 yards on the play. Ball at the 23-yard line. Someone deflected it. 4th down.
Nice play. You know, I like this secondary. Look at how they knocked the ball away there.
Keith Mitchell might have made some contact downfield, and that might have been a penalty.
Not if he was looking back at the ball, Dan, which he was. That's just hard-nosed defense there.
It'll be a 41-yard attempt, easily in his range. It's away. And it flies high, long, and in between the posts. They'll add 3 to the scoreboard. They put the first points of the game on the board, 3-0. Delwizo signals to the referee for the kickoff. And the kick's off. Perry gets it deep. Stumble. And he gets a nice little pickup before being taken down. First and 10. Williams gets the pick. And after making just a couple on the play, he's really nailed. Tackled by Ellsworth. Gain of a couple on the play. Second and about 8 yards. Brought down hard. Tackled by Armstead. 6 yards on the play. Ball at the 34-yard line. There's the snap. Williams around his right tackle. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf. Tackled by Sehorn. Well, that's it. We're out of time. End of the first quarter of play. And we have a close game, 3-0. First down, 4 more tries. Tolliver passes, and he gets his hands on it, but it falls incomplete. Second down. Andre Hastings nearly had the completion, but he just couldn't hang on to it.
You know, Dan, if the ball gets to the receiver, it's his responsibility to make the play. No real excuse there.
It's now 2nd and 10. Tolliver looks, then throws center field. That will bring up a 3rd down situation.
Oh, you can't force a play that's not there. He threw into heavy coverage, and the receiver didn't have a chance at it.
Billy Joe Tolliver was this close from throwing an interception on that play.
Some quarterbacks believe in their arms so much that they can't see what's in front of their face. That pass was doomed before he threw it.
Ball at the 38-yard line. Throws middle. That will bring up 4th down.
That was a poor throw. That could have gone right into the arms of a defender.
Billy Joe Tulliver threw a poor pass that should have been intercepted.
That's right. If the ball was intercepted, it would have been 6 the other way.
Barnhart is in the backfield and is ready to punt it away. Barber gets the punt. A 50-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. First and 10. In height. Brown dragging defenders. He stopped short of the line of scrimmage, tackled by Fields. A loss of maybe a couple of yards. Ball at the 23-yard line. The snap. Someone got a hand on the ball. Mitchell was the intended receiver on the play. Incomplete. It's 3rd down. Ball at the 23-yard line. It's snapped. Collins throws right. Someone deflected the ball. It's 4th down. Ashley Ambrose really robbed the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he got robbed, Dan, but he didn't get mugged. That defender never laid a glove on him. You can't coach that.
Maynard will punt it away after a 3-and-out. Tennyson will return it. And he picks up a couple on the return and then gets brought down. First down, 10 yards. Tulliver's after. Poole gets the ball. He just got the first. Nice job. A gain of 11.
That ball was drawn to the receiver like a magnet. That quarterback has really got an accurate arm.
Billy Joe Tulliver showed why turnovers don't appear very often on his stats. Defenders can't touch his throws due to his accuracy. 1st and 10. Right, throws. Tackled by Armstead. Billy Joe Tulliver cocked his arm and unleashed a near-perfect pass. The receiver only had to put up his hands.
That's right. He must have crosshairs over his visor. With accuracy like that, the defense has their work cut out for them.
Ball at the 44-yard line. There's the height. Throws it middle. Kennison carrying defenders. Kennison drags it up. Big play that gets him past the first. 19 yards on that play.
He caught that ball with his hands there. Perfectly thrown, perfectly caught.
1st and 10. Tulliver tosses it right. Travers, he's at the 35. Tackled by Armstead.
The catch was nice, but the run after the catch was even nicer. That's what makes a receiver deadly, the ability to create after he catches the ball.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Tulliver passes long right, and it's too far in front of the receiver. Incomplete pass. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, there's one that I'll bet he wishes he could take back. That throw went absolutely nowhere.
Billy Joe Tulliver threw a pass that really didn't seem to have much behind it. The receiver never had a chance at
Oh,
it.
it's all about discipline. No matter how bad the pressure is, the quarterback has to relax and throw smart passes, or he's liable to throw an interception.
Hastings scoops it up. He's well past the marker. That's a first. A gain of 11 on the play.
Dan, the receiver doubled back like he dropped his keys, but he ended up dropping his opponent and making a solid reception.
1st and 10. It's Ike. Campbell. And he's pummeled in the backfield. Tackled by Coleman. 6-yard loss on the play. It's now 2nd and long. A snap. Tolliver looks, throws long left. Hastings was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. It's 3rd down.
That was a nice spiral, Dan, if you're a defender. It could have easily been picked off.
Billy Joe Tulliver really made a poor choice with that throw. I'll tell you, anytime you give a defender a turnover opportunity like that, you take your life in your hands. There's the snap. And that brings up 4th down. Sam Garden prevented a completion there. The receiver had it served right to him.
The difference, Dan, between getting the ball and getting a penalty is just a fraction of a second. Fantastic timing by the defense.
This is going to be a little on the long side, a 45-yard attempt. It's snapped. It's up. Ooh, good. He had his leg tested on that one and will add 3 to the board. They score, and that will knot it up. Ryan gives the referee the signal for the kickoff. And he sends it downfield. He gets an average return and then gets hauled down. First and 10. That will bring up 2nd down. Keith Mitchell was in perfect position to try for it. The quarterback shouldn't have thrown that ball into such tight coverage.
Well, he must have thought the D would have gotten a call for interference, but the secondary timed that one beautifully.
Ball at the 23-yard line. Collins goes center field with the pass. Toomer catches the ball. He's at the 30, the 10. Away, and the extra point is good. That score right there will put them out on top, 10-3. Delwizo signals the referee for the kickoff. And it's away. Kick. And at the end of the return, he gets taken down. It's 1st and 10. Tolliver dumps it off. Williams gets it. Uses the stiff arm. He's just past the marker. That will be a 1st down. 11 yards on the play.
Oh, great job by the receiver to cut back towards the quarterback to make that completion.
1st and 10. Tolliver throws to center field, and he throws incomplete over the head of his man. It's 2nd down. Billy Joe Tolliver must have really been rattled on that play. I'll tell you, that ball could easily have been scooped up by a defender.
Oh, big time. Maybe he got hit a little too hard earlier in the game and went colorblind for a few minutes. I don't know.
It's now 2nd and 10. Here's the height. Williams off the pin. And they get a couple, Peter, but that was a big hit there. Tackled by Jones. A gain of 3. Ball on the 34. Tolliver passes to the right sideline. Who was the intended receiver? Incomplete. It will be 4th down.
Who was he throwing to? I didn't see a friendly face among those guys. He's got to pick his shots a lot better.
The Saints will punt for the 5th time in this game. There's the snap. Barber moves it down, and he picks up a little on the return before being tackled. It's 1st and 10. Collins goes right. Wade catches the ball. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, what a nice catch there.
Charles Way had to reach out a little to make that catch, but he recovered nicely.
Dan, a receiver can be vulnerable when his hands are away from his body like that, but he did a great job pulling the ball close as soon as he got it.
You can't coach that, can you?
You can't.
It's now 2nd and 11. Brown gets the toss, dragging tacklers, and he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Tomic. A gain of 4. Ball at the 30-yard line. Brown past the line, and he's brought down hard. Tackled by Fields. A gain of 3 on the play. Maynard comes into the game, and he'll punt the ball after a 3-and-out. It's high. Tennyson fields it. A 58-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. It's 1st down, 10 yards to go. There's the height. Boom, gets the pass. tackled by Buckley.
Second down.
Keith Poole did a nifty job catching the ball there. Now, he's a receiver that a quarterback can really count on. Ball at the 28-yard line. It's snapped. Hastings gets the ball. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Strahan. They're brand new, first down, 10 yards. Williams flips past the line, and he gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Widmer. A gain of 4 on the play. Ball at the 38-yard line. Braver finds the hole. First and 10. Williams calling the tackler. And he's met face-to-face at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Armstead. A gain of 1 on the play. Ball at the 46-yard line. There's the snap. Tolliver looks, then throws right. That will bring up a third down situation. Ball on the 46. The snap. Tolliver way down the left sideline. Incomplete. It sailed over the head of his receiver. Fourth down. Billy Joe Tolliver really didn't seem to have a good handle on that play. That pass was woefully ineffective.
It's hard to say on that one who blew their assignment, but that pass looked like a drunk duck with a poor sense of direction.
The Saints will punt for the 6th time in this game. And a fair catch is signaled for. And it flies out of bounds after a nice high and long punt. The Giants will send in their offense. First down, 4 more tries.
72.
It's tight. Collins tosses left. That will bring up second down. Tyrone Drakeford really had a lot of things going on there, all of them good. He had to keep his eye on the ball, knock it away, and still stay close to his man in case he missed. Ball on the 25. It's snapped. Cooper catches the pass.
This right here is proof of his error-free quarterbacking. The only place he's putting passes is into the receiver's hands.
Ball at the 32-yard line. There's the height. Brown off the toss. Tackled by Johnson. Joe Johnson has been leading the charge up the middle to prevent any quick runs, and you've got to give him a lot of credit.
Oh, they're doing a great job plugging any leaks and giving the offense nothing to work with. He really needs to step up his returns. Those stats are showing frustrating low numbers for him.
Madison fields the punt, drags the tackler. It's a short return, and then he gets brought down. First and 10. Behind. Ooh, they make him pay the price for the short yardage. Tackled by Armstead. A gain of maybe a yard on the play. It's now 2nd and 9. It looks like they're going to come after him. It's snapped. Tolliver goes left. 3rd down. Ball on the 32. Tolliver passes it left. Hastings catches it. That will be a first down, Peter. He just made enough yards. A gain of 11. Billy Joe Tolliver made a terrific toss on that play. He put it right in the receiver's hands, Peter.
Dan, he's the kind of quarterback who almost never makes a wild throw. He's always calm, controlled, and lethal.
Sort of like you. It's 1st and 10. Williams barrels ahead. He was met at the line of scrimmage where his progress was rather impolitely impeded. Tackled by Buckley. Ball on the 43. The snap. Williams up the gut. And he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Armstead. Gain of about a yard on the play. Ball on the 44. Tolliver tosses right. It's 4th down.
The defense isn't giving anything up on the field, stopping him on 3rd and long.
Barnhart sets up in the backfield and will punt it back. And they call for a fair catch. 43 catches it, carrying defenders, and he only picks up a couple on the return. First down, 10 yards. Scramble. Peter, that was a punishing blow delivered in the backfield. Tackled by Thomas. Loss of 3 on the play. Second and 13. Brown shoots the gap. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Johnson. 4 yards on the play. Ball at the 28-yard line. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 28-yard line. It's high. Collins Goes center field with the pass, and that brings up fourth down.
Bad decision to throw there. He was trying to force it into some tight coverage.
Kerry Collins really did a poor job reading the defense on that play. You know, with so many defenders in that region, there must have been somebody open somewhere.
Well, when a quarterback starts to panic, he gets tunnel vision, Dan. He narrows his options down to one guy in heavy coverage.
There's the snap. Tennyson gets the punt. A 59-yard punt on the play. Nice kick. First and 10. There's the height. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Butler. Ball at the 28-yard line. The Giants take their first time out. Second and 11. Tolliver passes middle. Poole reels it up. Just got the first. Nice job. A gain of 13.
I always say never underestimate a receiver like that. He shifted back upfield to make a solid reception.
The Saints will take their first time out. Keith Poole reversed himself at the last minute to come back for that catch.
If I was facing big bruisers like that, I'd want to put as many hash marks between me and them as possible. But he came back.
Hey, praise from a big bruiser himself. Wise move. That little reverse made into a solid reception. Williams catches the ball. Tackled by Widmer.
Timeout. That's their second charge timeout.
Did you see that? The receiver backpedaled upfield to make that catch. That little move totally shut down the defense's options.
The Saints will take their second timeout. Ricky Williams made a brainy move there by coming back upfield to make the catch.
Brainy, Dan?
Brainy, you know, intelligent.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't coach that. Ball at the 42-yard line. Great read by the D to stick him a few yards back. Tackled by Widmer.
That's their third charge
A loss
timeout.
of one on the play. The Saints will take a timeout, and this one is their last one. Ball at the 41-yard line. Tolliver looks, then throws center field. Picked off. Jason Sehorn made a terrific effort. Here's a guy who will beat you with his mind as much as with his body.
Gee, Dan, you'd never think that such smarts come in large packages.
Maybe I'm spending too much time with you. First and 10. Ooh, that was painful to watch, Peter. Tackled by
Timeout.
Mitchell.
That's their second charge timeout.
A loss of maybe a yard. The Giants will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down, 11 yards. The height. Collins throws.
This guy has really got a fabulous average so far. He's really beating back that defense every time he has a possession.
Timeout. New York Giants.
First and 10. Brown runs the toss. Wow, that was a big hit. Delivered right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Mitchell. A gain of one on the play. It's 2nd and 9. He was met at the line of scrimmage where his progress was rather impolitely impeded. Tackled by Fields. Ball at the 44-yard line. The snap. Collins passes middle. Hilliard catches the pass. Tackled by Mitchell. Ike Hilliard used his hands to catch the ball, and that's how you want to do it. Catch with the hands and then bring it into the body.
That's right, and a smart move to bring the ball in and protect it from the defenders.
And it's the end of the half, and it's anybody's game, 10-3. Ryan signals to the referee for the kickoff. I'm told that Michelle has a halftime update from down on the field. Michelle?
Dan, I did manage to catch up with the coach of the Giants at halftime. The main thing that he mentioned to me is that there are 2 halves to the game. And while he was happy with the team's performance in the first half, they will have to keep it up to come away victorious.
Thanks, Michelle. It's 1st and 10. And he's met face to face at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bordano. Ball at the 42-yard line. Collins passes right. Boomer gets it.
Look at these numbers. If I'm the defensive coach on the other side, I'm double underlining his name in my book.
First and 10. It's Mike. Collins tosses it left. Hilliard gets the ball. Terry Collins showed us some incredible accuracy there.
And with that kind of accuracy, at the very worst, it'll be an incomplete pass. The only person that had a chance at that ball was the receiver. Great pass.
First and 10. There's the snap. Brown bustles through. Tackled by Martin. Harry Brown is loving the blocking he's getting.
Well, all he has to do is follow the huge surge up front. He basically gets sucked forward with the whole line.
Ball on the 14. It's snapped through the line. Out. And he's brought down hard. Tackled by Thomas. They'll have 4 chances to put it in now. First and goal. And he's leveled. He'll lose a couple. Tackled by Bordano. Loss of about a yard on the play. It's 2nd and goal. It's Mike. It will be 3rd down. Third and goal. Collins straight for the end zone. It will be 4th down.
Dan, he may have gotten a little too hyped up on that pass. That was an erratic throw that really missed his man.
It'll be a short 27-yard attempt. It's away. Good. He's fairly accurate from that range, and he adds 3 points to the score. It puts some distance between them with that score. They are now up 13-3. Delwizo signals the referee for the kickoff. And he boots it away. Perry will get it deep in his own territory. Nice little pickup on the return. First and 10. Tolliver passes it middle. Hughes grabs it up. Tackled by Garnes.
That's a great grab there by the wide receiver.
Danon Hughes snatched the ball downfield to continue the offensive drive. Good catch.
Dan, that play was executed so well, the quarterback could probably throw with his eyes shut.
Well, now, why would he do that, Peter, who'd miss seeing those great catches? Oh, I see. It's 3rd down.
He threw that one into a sea of the wrong colored jerseys. He better look for the open man, and believe me, that receiver was not open on that play.
Ball on the 32. Tackled by Buckner.
Dan, look at that line. They're all getting up in there and plugging the hole. This is an area that they've been working on in practice and now are putting it to use.
Barnhart is going to punt it away after a 3-and-out by the offense. will return the punt. 43 dragging tacklers, and he picks up a couple on the return and then gets brought down. First and 10. The snap. Brown muscles through. Tackled by Field.
Second down.
Gary Brown saw the opening in the defensive line and just motored right through. Nice execution by your friends on the offensive line, Peter.
Beautiful, Dan.
It's now 2nd and 6. Dragging defenders, and after making just a couple on the play, he's really nailed. Tackled by Johnson. A gain of maybe a couple of yards. Ball at the 43-yard line. Collins downfield to his left. it up. He's got the first down and then some. A gain of 23 on the play. Kerry Collins put that football right in the hip pocket of the receiver.
Oh, I think some of those receivers ought to be drawing half a paycheck this week. He's making it too easy on them.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yeah.
Are you willing to take a pay cut on the days when I'm saying all the brilliant stuff?
And when would that be?
First and 10.
Yellow! 54! Yellow! 54!
Passes downfield right. Mitchell yanks it down. He's way past the marker. First down. A gain of 19 on the play. Pete Mitchell made a solid catch there. It's nice to see the tight end worked into the offense like that.
Yeah, that's great play calling there.
It's first and 10.
Green! 19! Green! 19!
There's the snap. Brown takes it left. And they get a couple, Peter, but that was a big hit there. Tackled by Mitchell. A gain of maybe a yard on the play. Ball at the 14-yard line. There's the height. Wade finds the gap, and he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Fields. 5 yards on the play. Ball at the 9-yard line. There's the snap. Tackled by Bordano. Gary Brown really played it smart on that reception. He made sure the defenders had zero chance of knocking it away.
Dan, this guy's really fun to watch. He's always plotting, always looking for a little better field position.
I'll tell you, he's a dangerous weapon in the offense's arsenal. You give him a little wiggle room downfield, it's at your peril. It'll be an easy little chip shot, a 23-yarder. The snap, it's up. And it flies between the posts, and that adds 3 to the score. Nice job of putting the points on the board, and they've got them by at least 2 scores, 16-3. Delwizo gives the referee the signal for the kickoff. And it's off. Perry catches it deep in his own territory. And he got an okay return, and then he's brought down to the turf. First and 10. It's high. That brings up second down.
You know, I hate to pick on the guy, but that is some uninspired passing out there. He's got to take a deep breath and think before he just flings them out like that.
Ball on the 22. Poole dives. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf. Tackled by Hamilton. 3 yards on that play. Ball on the 26. Tolliver looks, throws long left. Hastings gets the pass. He's got the first down and then some. 36 yards on the play. Andre Hastings did a great job to get open and had one of the fastest 40-yard times in the league.
You know, Dan, I was watching him do some sprints in practice, and he's almost as fast as me.
Yeah, right. In your dreams. 1st and 10. Tolliver goes center field with the pass. Hastings gets the ball.
That play right there just pushed him up over the 100-yard mark.
First and goal. Scramble. A little insult to injury. Big hit after the loss. Tackled by Harris. Loss was close to 5 on the play. Second and goal. It looks like a blitz. It's snapped. Tolliver passing for the score. And it's over the head of the intended receiver. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that pass was just off. I don't know what happened there.
It's 3rd and goal. Williams, he's at the 10. Tackled by Butler.
Okay, this stat here is where you can see how well he protects the ball. No fumbles equals great protection. You can't coach that.
There's the height. It's up. Good. He's fairly reliable from that range and easily adds 3 to the board. They score, but still trail by at least 2 scores. 16-6. Ryan signals the referee for the kickoff. And he boots it downfield. And he gets a nice little pickup before being taken down. It's first down, 10 yards to go. Brown straight ahead, tackled by Mitchell.
Dan, notice how the running back is slapping the linemen on the backs between plays. He knows their great blocking is making his yardage possible.
Gary Brown powered ahead through the hole the lineman made for him. Fantastic job by the O-line, huh, Peter?
You gotta love that.
Ball at the 26-yard line. The snap. Gets it. Tackled by Thomas. Gary Brown came back to the ball there, but he didn't have to come back much. Just enough to get his body between the defender and the ball. What a nice finesse play. Ball at the 25-yard line. It's snapped. Gorges through the line. Tackled by Field.
This D is really doing an effective job of shutting down the middle.
Mark Fields has been galvanizing and motivating his troops. I think he's the player to really keep an eye on.
You bet. This is a solid defensive strategy. Right now, they own the middle third of the field.
Maynard comes into the game, and he'll punt the ball after a 3-and-out. Tennyson catches the punt, and he'll pick up a few on the return before being tackled. First and 10. It's Hike. Kramer calling the tackler. Wow, that was a big hit, delivered right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Hamilton. It's second and 10. Around the left side. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Sparks. Gain of 3 on the play. Ball on the 33. Tolliver passes. Poole hauls it up. Big play that gets him past the first. A gain of 16. Keith Poole snagged that ball for a key reception.
This guy's got dynamite hands, and he knows just where to be on the field to make the play.
Their brand new first down, 10 yards. Tolliver throws to center field. Cleveland catches it, and he'll be plenty past the first down. 33 yards on the play.
That's one of many completions to add to his season-to-date stats. He really knows how to guide the ball in, and you can't coach that.
It's first and 10. It's snapped. Williams punches the tackle away.
You practically have to show him a certificate of ownership before he'll give up that football. He always hangs on to the ball.
Ball on the 8. Tolliver is going for the point. That will bring up a third down situation. Corey Widmer really put some ferocious moves on his blocker.
He never gave the quarterback a second chance to make a decent throw. He was all over him in a hurry.
Ball at the 8-yard line. Tolliver is going for the score. That will bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback cannot let a pass like that leave his hands. It's a wasted effort, and some light-fingered defender could pick it off.
It'll be a short attempt, only a 26-yarder. It's away. It's good. He makes the field goal and puts 3 on the board. And that score makes it a close game. They are now only down by the score of 16-9. Ryan signals to the referee for the kickoff. And he kicks it downfield. And he got an okay return, and then he's brought down to the turf. First down, 10 yards. The snap. Brown dragging tacklers. And he's hit and hit hard at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Johnson. And it's the end of the third quarter. And the game is within striking distance, 16-9. Ball at the 22-yard line. Brown slipped past the line, and he gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Fields. Gain of close to 4 on that play.
Just look how many times he's gotten the ball so far. Man, it just goes to show you exactly what kind of competitor he is.
Ball at the 26-yard line. Collins over the middle. Mitchell catches the pass.
Dan, you can see how ineffective the pass defense has been. The quarterback has been able to throw all over the field without feeling much heat anywhere.
First down, 4 more tries. There's the snap. Brown is on the pitch. Ooh, that was painful to watch, Peter. Tackled by Bordano. Ball on the 44. Collins passes it middle. Mitchell catches the ball. Big play that gets him past the first. A gain of 19.
That's an excellent catch by the tight end on that play.
Pete Mitchell snagged that catch there, really using his body to eke out some room for himself.
Tight ends have to be among the most versatile players on the field. On any given play, they've got to be ready as a blocker or a backup receiver.
First and 10. Brown finds the hole, tackled by Mitchell.
The line is really making some offensive plays happen. They're clearing the decks and allowing room for the runs.
Gary Brown got a nice run in.
Nice run and nice blocking.
Yeah.
This offensive line takes real pride in letting their running backs make those plays.
Ball at the 21-yard line. There's the height. Belts off a defender. Nice penetration by the defense to stop them behind the line. Tackled by Mitchell. A loss of 2 on the play. Ball at the 23-yard line.
As you can see, Dan, they've been having some problems stopping the pass. The entire secondary hasn't played as a unit. It's just a bunch of individuals. And that is just not going to work in a team game like the NFL.
First and 10. Brown carrying defenders, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Mitchell. Loss of a couple on the play.
This has got to be really frustrating for an offense. Time and time again, they do the groundwork to get themselves inside the 20, and then they fizzle.
Ball on the 15. The snap, ground off the pitch. He gets a couple and then gets killed. Tackled by Ambrose. A gain of 3 on the play.
If you want to find out how badly a player wants it, you look at the stats like this. He just keeps on trucking after he gets hit.
Ball on the 12. It's snapped. Juravicius gets the ball. Tackled by Thomas. Joe Juravicius probably could have made that catch if he had kept going, but by ducking back upfield, he ensured that no defenders would interfere.
Dan, that's a smart play that really cemented that reception. You can't coach field smarts like that.
It'll be a short attempt, only a 25-yarder. Away. It's good. He'll add 3 to the board as he converts on the attempt. It's now a 2-score game, 19-9. Delwizo gives the referee the signal for the kickoff. And he kicks it away. Nice little pickup on the return. It's first down, 10 yards to go. Tolliver throws it middle, and he throws it incomplete, too far in front of the intended receiver. Second down. It's now 2nd and 10. It's tight. We have a marker on the play.
Pass interference. Number 98. Defense. First down. It's final foul.
Oh, the defender clearly wasn't even trying for the ball there. He was just trying to get in the receiver's face and break up the catch. Good interference call.
It's 1st and 10. Behind. Scramble. Great read by the D to stick him a few yards back. Tackled by Strahan. A loss of maybe a couple of yards. Ball on the 25. Tolliver way down the left sideline. Hastings catches the pass. He's way past the marker. First down. 30 yards on the play. Andre Hastings pivoted back to get the ball, and that really shut the defender out of the play.
Totally. A defender can't let his man control position like that. The receiver was in perfect position.
You know, Peter, this receiver is a nightmare for the defense. He's got great hands, and he knows just where to be on the field. 1st and 10. Tolliver looks, then passes right. That will bring up 2nd down. Ball at the 44-yard line. Tolliver goes long right, and it's intercepted. 22, he's at the 40, the 40, 35,
Oh, the anticipation by the D-back and how he read the quarterback allowed him to position himself to make that interception.
The Leafy Sparks was on top of that play almost from the moment the ball was snapped. He knew just where to be.
Dan, veteran defenders and youngins who think like that are so valuable for a team. They can see the big picture on a play while focusing on just their piece of it.
Youngins, what is this, Little House on the Prairie? It's 1st and 10. He was met at the line of scrimmage where his progress was rather impolitely impeded. Tackled by Fields. It's now 2nd and 10. There's the height. Brown breaks through. There is a flag down on the play.
Holding. Number 53, offense. 10 yards, 2nd down.
That was good offensive holding call there. He really didn't need to grab the two big fistfuls of defender there.
It's 2nd and long. Brown gets the top, and he's brought down hard. Tackled by Fields. A gain of 4 on the play. Ball on the 41. The defense shows blitz. Wade gets past the line. Tackled by Bordano. Charles Way did a great job capitalizing on the opportunity there. That offensive line is throwing some key blocks for him.
You know, Dan, too often linemen are like the rowers on a Viking ship.
Uh-oh.
They don't get much credit, but if they don't do their job, the boat ain't going nowhere.
The Giants will punt yet again, and you can believe he wants to do his job, but maybe not quite so often in one game. It's high. And a fair catch is called for. First and 10. The snap. Tolliver over the middle. Dennison was the intended receiver on the play, but it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down.
That line was folding like a house of cards under the onslaught from the defense. He had to get the ball off in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Passes downfield left, and he leaves his man by too much. Incomplete. 3rd down.
Danny threw that football like my paper boy throws my Sunday paper. I guess he figured that if he can get within the side of the porch, it's good enough for him.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Tolliver looks, then throws center field. Hastings was the intended receiver on the play. Incomplete. And that brings up 4th down.
Right here, the defense gave them no opportunity to make any play on 3rd and long. When you force a team to react rather than act, 9 times out of 10, that equals failure.
Barnhart is going to give the ball away after a 3 and out. There's the snap. Barber fields the punt. Barber drags the tackler, and he picks up a little on the return before being tackled. First and 10. From the toss, and he got several, but he goes down very hard at the end of that play. Tackled by Mitchell. 3 yards on that play. Second and about 7. Brown off the toss, dragging defenders. He's going to feel that tomorrow for sure, Peter. Tackled by Bordano. A gain of 4. Ball at the 48-yard line. Wade barrels ahead, fouls off a tackler, and he will have enough yards for the first down.
Dan, the defense shouldn't be allowing third and short conversions like that. It's too easy for the offense to get those couple extra yards for the first down.
First down, 10 yards. Brown pulling the tackler, and he's level. He'll lose a couple. Tackled by Martin. About a yard loss. It's second and about 11. The snap. Wade uses the stiff arm, and he gets a few, but the D sure made him pay the price. Tackled by Knight. A gain of 5 on the play. Ball at the 40-yard line. Collins throws to the left sideline. 4th down. Maynard stands back and will punt it away. There's the height. And a fair catch is signaled for. Tennyson gets the punt. He goes nowhere and then gets tackled. A return of 0 yards. Nada. First and 10. Tolliver way down the left sideline. It's second down.
Nice cover. He totally blanketed the receiver there.
Jason Sehorn had a superb defensive effort there. The receiver would have been gone just like a train if the defender hadn't gotten his mitts on the ball. Second and 10. It's Biden. Tolliver throws long right. will be third down. Percy Ellsworth really made a terrific defensive play. Notice how he keeps his gaze on the ball throughout.
That's what makes that a great defensive play instead of a penalty. That was all ball.
Ball on the 11th. Tolliver passes long right. It's fourth down.
That was a beautiful example of how to run an effective defense. Stop them on first and second down, put them into third and long, and then stop them again.
Barnhart comes into punt after a 3-and-out by the offense. Barber pulls it down, and he only picks up a couple on the return. First and 10. The defense is showing blitz. Brown past the line. Peter, after picking those yards up, he is just ground into the turf, tackled by Mitchell. 4 yards on the play. The clock shows 1 minute, 59 seconds left. There's the height. Brown carrying defenders. Big hit after picking up a couple. Tackled by Bordano. About a yard on the play. The Saints will take a timeout. That's their first. One minute, 54 seconds on the game clock. It's snapped. Wade drags the tackler. Tackled by Glover.
Timeout.
Nice work by the
That's their
defense.
second
They're
charge
quick to choke
timeout.
off any possible exits for a run up the middle.
The Saints take their second timeout. Leroy Glover is not letting any gaps develop. They put the running game on the critical list. Maynard, after a 3-and-out, will punt it away. And it flies out of bounds, pinning them deep. The Saints send in their offense. They'll take over deep in their own territory. One minute, 42 seconds on the game clock. Tolliver downfield to his left. It'll be second down.
Nice one. It's all about timing for the secondary. He knew just when to get his hand in there and...
It's second and 10. There's the snap. Tolliver goes center field with the pass. And it's too high for his man to pull down. Incomplete pass. It's third down. A minute and 33 seconds left. Tolliver goes long left. It will be fourth down.
The cover man had to stretch a little, but he managed to hijack that ball without breaking stride. That's a key play for the defense.
The clock shows 1 minute, 29 seconds left. The snap. Tolliver goes long right. And it's too far in front of the receiver. Incomplete pass. They turned the ball over on downs as they didn't get enough yards for the first. First down.
I don't care what the situation is, Dan.
You don't go for it in that part of the field. That's insanity.
Peter, you're absolutely right. It's essentially giving the other team points. The Saints, with time running out, will stop them here if they want a chance. And they get a couple, Peter, but that was a big hit there. Tackled by Mitchell.
That's their third charge timeout.
A gain of 2 on the play. The Saints take a timeout. That's their final one. .120 on the game clock. Brown brings it right. A gain of 6 on the play. .44 seconds on the game clock. There's the height. Brown up the gut. He's just past the marker. That will be a first down.
The offense surges forward and gets the few extra yards there for the first down. Even if you only need a little bit, a third down conversion is impressive. It shows you can get where you need to go.
That's the end of the game.
The Giants get the win, 19-9. That wraps it up here, folks. On behalf of myself, Dan Stevens, and Peter O'Keefe, and Michelle Westphal, and all the crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us.